Ladies and fictional men, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Kit. Last weekend, so I'm filming this on the 25th of October, so it would literally be the weekend that's just gone. I went to Newquay and I went to the works there, and then I spent £30 on books. Well, technically 29 and then £1 on bookmarks. So I thought I will do a haul for you guys. This one was £1 and this one was the only one that I can remember. So this is The Power by Naomi Alderman. It's now a original series on Amazon Prime. And the blurb is as follows. She throws her head back and pushes her chest forward and lets go a huge blast right into the centre of his body. The rivulets and streams of red scouring run across his chest and up around his throat. She had put her hand on his heart and stopped him dead. Suddenly, tomorrow or the day after, girls find that, with a flick of their fingers, they can inflict agonizing pain and even death. With this single twist, the four lives at the heart of Naomi Alderman's extraordinary ethereal novel are utterly transformed, and we look at the world in an entirely new light. What if the power to her was in women's hands? What's that TikTok sound? Oh, I support women's rights, but most of all, I support women's wrongs. I'm really excited for this. It sounds really good. I also, even though there's real people on the cover, I actually like it. But yeah, that's the first book that I got. That's the only one that I remember for Python. Hold on. Wait. I remember for Python this one actually. I got Crossed by Emily McIntyre. But I also got the rest of the series as well. This was £15 altogether. I've already taken all of the stickers off. So anyway, Crossed. They're all by Emily McIntyre, by the way. The blurb to this one is, Father Cade Frederick is a holy man brought up in the streets of Paris. He has dedicated his life to the church, but there's a monster that lingers just beneath the surface, a sickness, one that bleeds darkness and feeds on the damned. When he's tasked to become the priest in Ferndale, Vermont, a town both beautiful in architecture and riddled with despair, his sickness sings, demanding he rid the place of evil. I'm just going to start that again. Amaya Paquette is Festival's beautiful mystery. She spends her days caring for her younger brother and her nights transforming into Esmeralda, dancing for greedy eyes and shameless lips. Although she longs for love, she shies away from companionship, afraid of being abandoned again. When Father Cade lays eyes on Amaya, he finds himself ensnared, convinced she's using witchcraft to lure him to her. He can't eat, can't breathe, can't think unless it's of her, and the temptation is the devastating mistress. She's his weakness, so he decides he'll be her demise, even if it means killing the only woman he might ever love. So this is Infinite After series, and basically they're like the fairy tales that we know and love, retold into a dark romance. So this one, as you can probably tell, is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Then this one is Twisted. Oh wait, they have little fingers up front. He is righteousness, she is sin. There you go. Anyway, this one. She's his diamond in the rough, he's her worst nightmare. Yasmin Karam, daughter to one of the richest men in the world, has never known strife. So when her beloved father falls ill, she's determined to make his final days his happiest. His last wish? To see her married to a man of his choosing. Except Yasmin's heart already belongs to someone else, a servant, a man her father would never consider worthy. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, Yasmin strikes a desperate deal with her father's right-hand man, Julian. not realising he has his own twisted agenda. Julian Faraci has one goal: become the most powerful man in the world. He's built a future from broken bones and faded bruises, never caring who he hurt along the way. But when his mentor falls ill, he finds himself on the verge of losing everything, and he would stop at nothing to inherit what is rightfully his, even if it means forcing a woman he can't stand into marriage. Yasmin is the brat who speaks out of turn, and he's the villain of her story, but he decides she'll be his, no matter what it takes to convince her. So, this one's Aladdin. I did not know that. Have to work on what order they go in. Anyway, Wretched. A woman can be great and terrible too. Evelina Westerly has always been the bad guy. As the brains, brawn and bitterness behind her family's dog empire, she's her father's ruthless secret weapon. After a one-night stand with a gorgeous man at a nightclub, she's sated her urges and is back to her criminal ways. That is, until the same man shows up as the new Westerly lackey under a totally different name. But Nicholas Woodworth's real secret is much more dangerous than his alias. He's an undercover DEA agent, and he's hell-bent on destroying the drug trade that devastated his family. Evelina embodies everything he's against, and he's been sent here to be her downfall. Yet the more they learn about the darkness in each other's hearts, the more alike they seem, and when hatred turns to something more, Nicholas will have to decide whether he can love a wretched woman, even if it means bringing both of their lives to ruin. I don't know what a woman can be great and trouble too. I don't know what one this is meant to be. Is it Peter Pan? No, because that one's Peter Pan. If you know what this one is, like which fairy tale it's a retelling of, for lack of a better term, comment it below, because I'm not sure, I can't tell. They've all escaped my mind. I might have to Google it. Editing Kitty, please put a thing up saying which one it is right now. Anyway, next one. Scarred. She doesn't belong to him, she belongs to the crown. Prince Tristan Falza was never destined for a throne. That was always his brother Michael. The same brother responsible for both Tristan's tormented childhood and the scar that mars his face. When their father dies, Michael is set to assume the throne, and Tristan is set to steal it. The leader of a secret rebellion, Tristan will stop at nothing to end his brother's reign. But when Michael's new betrothed, Lady Sarah betrothalized, Tristan finds himself in the middle of the new kind of war. The kind that begs the question of what's more important, the crown or the woman about to wear it. Sarah has one plan: marry the king and eradicate the Falza line, even at the risk of her own peril. But she never expects the scarred prince. He's dangerous, forbidden, and one of the men she's been sent to kill. But the line between hatred and passion has never seemed so thin. And as secrets come to light, Sarah grows unsure of whom she can trust, torn between vengeance and the villain she was never supposed to love. Ooh, this one sounds so good. They are all dark romances, and since I've read Her Soul to Take, I've been really excited for it. I've been not excited for it. Since I've read Her Soul to Take, I've wanted to read more dark romance. Anyway, Hooked. This is Peter Pan. This is the only one that I was 100% sure of what fairy tale it is. He wants revenge, but he wants her more. James has always had one agenda: destroy his enemy, Peter Michaels. If his last name is Michael, does that mean Wendy's brothers aren't in it? Because they're John and Michael. Michael's the younger one. When Peter's 20-year-old daughter Wendy shows up in James's bar, he sees his way in. Seduce the girl and use her for his revenge. It's a perfect plan, until things in James's organisation begin to crumble. Suddenly, he has to find a traitor in his midst, and his plan for revenge gets murky as James starts to see Wendy as more than just a pawn in his game. Wendy has been closeted, whatever, hidden away most of her life by her cold, wealthy father. But a spontaneous night out with friends turns into an intense and addictive love affair with the dark and brooding James. As much as she knows James is dangerous, Wendy can't seem to shake her desire for him. But as their relationship grows more heated, and she learns more about the world he moves in, she finds herself unsure if she's falling for the man as James or for monster known as Hook. I think feel is like that. Do you know what? I love the this part of the book, whatever that's called, of these ones. Oh, that really hurt me back. And then, last two books, I got The Problem with Perfect by Philip William Stover. When Sarah's everything, will Ethan learn that true beauty is on the inside. When LGBTQ style icon Chase Miles goes missing before the live Pride broadcast for his hit TV show, producer Ethan Wells' career hangs in the balance. Ethan tracks down Chase's estranged twin brother, Bo, to pass him off as Chase for a week, but finds a hairy, rugged mountain man the complete opposite of his brother. Can Ethan transform Bo into Chase, follow his bosses, and save his job? When Bo turns out to be caring, romantic, and everything that his twin is not, does he really want Chase? Anyway, a feel-good queer romance that will make you swoon and warm your heart. Fans of Casey McQuiston, boyfriend material, and Beth O'Leary will love this. Well, now I've read the Casey McQuiston one, I'm not sure, because I did not like Red, White, and Royal Blue. Anyway, there's that one. Then I have the last book in the whatever series. That's not what it's called. I can't remember, but it's Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. There's only one woman who could set me free, but I'd rather set myself on fire than ask Sloane Walton for anything. Lucian Rollins is a lean, mean, vengeance-seeking mogul, determined to erase his abusive father's mark on his family name. He spends every waking minute pulling strings on building his empire. The more money and power he gains, the safer he feels, except when it comes to one feisty small-town librarian. Although they are bonded by a dark secret from the past and their current mutual disdain, Sloane Walton only trusts Lucian as far as she can throw him, until their bickering accidentally turns into foreplay, fanning flames of desire that can't be put out. But with Sloane eager to start a family and Lucian refusing to even consider the idea, these enemies to lovers are stuck at an impasse. But when Lucian learns that the hard way that leaving Sloane is impossible, he vows to do everything he can to keep her safe, whatever the cost. Let's see. I'm so excited. So that means, give me a second, I can actually take these off my normal bookshelf because it's a series. So they can either go on my series shelf or something. I've also ordered another book, and that should be coming tomorrow. I'm really excited, and that's King of Greed by Anna Huang, but I'm not going to include that in the haul because I'm filming it today and it's coming tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one.